Recently released Sonic Frontiers actually caught a lot of attention for the people when it was first shown to us as a trailer and then as the gameplay trailer. And to be honest, it actually changed the whole view on the game after the game was actually released. This is one of those examples when you don't judge the game just by the videos, you judge it by the way how it plays. And in this video we will tell you exactly why Sonic Frontiers is a great game. Well, the Steam ratings don't lie. Or is it? Anyway, before we dive deep into the world of the new Sonic game, I would like to check if you're subscribed to our channel. If you are, then you're a great guy. If you're not, then I think we need to do better maybe, to earn it. And maybe after this video we'll get it. Who knows? Anyway, let's start. So first of all, Sonic Frontiers, when it was released, had really bad kind of comments under the release trailer, then after the gameplay. People were feeling like, why does the Sonic needs an open world game? Is it gonna be a cool game, or is it a failed task for the new developers? Well, it has mixed results, and even if you go to the trailer now, on some of the real uploads, it had really bad ratings. But after the game released, I think a lot of people changed their opinion. To get right into it, Sonic Frontiers is a very interesting and overall refreshing open world game. The promise that Sonic has to crash into some mysterious islands that is full of ancient ruins. The main game flow has the Sonics explore largest areas for the challenge. Completing these mini puzzle games unlocks a small chunk of the map, opens up a small guide rails, more in the later. It's a bit of kind of upgrade currency, which is quite a few. It's quite an interesting idea to create a Sonic open world game. And from the first glance, it looks and works quite well. What makes Sonic Frontiers is so special is that it works very natural to the open world setup, completed with the third-person action game framework. Sonic's arsenal is also one of the more comprehensive this time around, with all the manner of unlockable attacks you are disposal. You're not to mention the upgrades you can subject with Sonic to increase your speed, that you can ring and you kind of create the defense and attack power. There are also the difference in the currencies in the game, which tackle all of these various upgrades. To be honest, all of this can be overwhelming at the start. While the game is not the contagious open world, which areas is the game's massive. This has to rescue Annie, and she's kind of shattered in a round, pointing you where you need to go. However, you can just do whatever you want, and you want to unlock. You just go around, do the funny tasks. When you end up seeing something, you end up taking it. If you don't see anything, you don't do anything. Basically, you just can run around with the Sonic in the open world. And I think this is what caught a lot of attention. Because in today's world, you wanna just sometimes go in the game, enjoy it, just play around. Why the GTA games probably became so popular is because you're not doing exactly the storyline. It's because it's fun. It's basically like an attraction. And exactly the Sonic Frontiers is doing it. The main setup map is particularly something I really like. Most of open world games have you find a tower or something to climb up to unlock the map. Unlike in Sonic Frontiers, its approach is much different and much better, I would say, because you have to unlock the map of an area as a prize wheel way through the puzzle solving and exploration. That's the key point here. Sonic Frontiers is all about exploration, while all the bounces, switches and guides rails all over the place. They're all entirely optional for the most part, that they're help to the cross areas to generally have fun. This is because Sonic works brilliantly in an open world game. And a very interesting hint here, while you're bouncing the switches and the guide rails all over the place, they're all entirely optional, and you don't actually need to do this. The open world game, due to the simple fact, is a very speedy hedgehog. You can navigate and explore with ease and each game areas that you want to zip around on the various contemplations. Let's speak about for a second graphics in the game. In my opinion, it is great. If you want to enjoy the Sonic in terms of like how flawless and it looks like a cartoonish game type, will you do it? Of course you will. Because it gives you a feeling that you're actually into the movie, dropped in and you're feeling like, oh, okay. After I was watching the Sonic Hedgehog movie before earlier this year, I wasn't so impressed like I'm impressed from the game. And this is why I love it. Now let's get back to the more important things. Sonic Frontiers works very well also because there is a modern approach to world navigation and combat.